Hey there, everyone. So, before we get straight on to your guys' reading, how it's going to go is we're going to pull up your guys' generals using the Kipper deck, and then after that, we're going to clarify your guys' generals using the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, and then end off your guys' reading with the Creativity Oracle deck. So, without further ado, let's get straight on to it. We're going to go into your guys' past. Let's see here. So, we pulled up the Thief card. What about this Thief card? Expectation. And concern. Some of you guys in the past might have, I'm getting this is primarily somebody that you guys know or are aware of. I'm getting some of you guys found out something about a particular person. With the Thief card, this could be somebody that's like, kind of like the Seven of Swords energy, where somebody could literally be a liar, cheater, or stealer. Another thing that's coming up to me is some of you guys might have found out that whoever this person is might have been like somebody that wasted your time, is what's popping into my head. So you guys could have been dealing with somebody that like wasted your guys' time. However that may mean or resonate to you guys. I'm primarily getting something with relationships. So some of you guys could have dealt with a person that like wasted your time, and then you guys were just like really disappointed, but at the same time you guys aren't, because it's like you guys had that sort of expectation, right? That's how it was going to go, right? So that's basically kind of what I'm getting here. Now let's go on to your guys's present moment. Unexpected income. So something that you guys aren't aware of, that is, or that you guys are experiencing right now, is some of you guys might be getting like for some of you guys it could be a raise or promotion, but I'm primarily getting like, especially those of you guys that were like expecting some sort of paycheck, or like just financially things haven't been going so well for you. Just know that during this time I'm seeing you guys financially doing really well, especially those of you guys that have your own businesses, or you guys started like a new project. I'm seeing that like skyrocketing, like going really well. um but let's see what else it has for you guys. We got family room, and then what else? Pathway. Shoot, what the hell? Okay. I'm getting some of you guys are even gonna be able to get enough money, or for some reason I'm getting some of you guys being so financially stable at this point in time, to the point where some of you guys might even be able to support your family members. Um, Especially regarding to a house. It doesn't have to be a house. I'm primarily getting like furniture, or like some sort of decor for the house or something like that. It could also be like just mortgage, or you're helping them with the rent or things like that. Or something like that. I don't primarily get it like getting it like an actual house, but something to do with house. For some of you guys, it could be as simple as you guys being able to lend money, or like even give money to people in your family, is kind of what I'm getting here. And with the pathway card, it's kind of also telling me like it's something that you guys felt called to do, right? It isn't something that I'm getting like, especially those of you guys that recently like had issues with money. I'm getting some of you guys being so financially stable, so financially free, and like you being able to get all that extra excess money to also help out like people within your family or people even outside of your family as well. And some of you guys, I'm also getting you guys being able to even like maybe like help a person with moving for some reason. That's coming up into my head. Also like you buying furniture or something like that. um is kind of what I'm getting. Let's go into your guys' future. If that's not the case as well, I'm just also getting some of you guys just in general having financial stability, like especially in regarding to your guys' mortgage especially. So like if you guys notice that you guys have recently been behind on your guys' mortgage, right, or you guys have recently been behind on your guys' payments when you guys are like renting a house or whatever, I'm seeing you guys also getting that financial stability as well. And it's like in your guys' destiny, you guys are destined to have that financial stability as well. And then in the future we got toil and labor. So expect you guys to be doing a lot of work in the near future. I'm seeing you guys like really overworking a lot, really focusing on your guys' work. But let's see here. Child. Some of you guys are working really hard to be able to support a child. Oh, a gift. For some of you guys might have a child, especially if they have a birthday coming up. Now, this doesn't have to be your guys' child specifically. It could also be somebody else's child or like somebody that is kind of like a child to you or like your own child. But I'm getting there being some sort of kid, right? And I'm seeing you guys. It's so strange because I see you guys having that financial stability in order to like pay off any mortgage or any type of rent issues and things like that. But I see you guys having a little bit of issues in regarding to like maybe you guys being able to go out more because you guys, are a little bit self-conscious when it comes to your guys' financial spending, or just you having not having enough of the finances to go out and have more fun is also kind of what I'm getting. So I'm getting something like that to be an issue. For some of you guys, it could even be as simple as you guys also having a hard time supporting a child in some sort of way. But I'm primarily getting that this is a specific story in regarding to a person having some sort of issue in order to even buy a specific gift for a child. Now, I don't know if this specific gift is like really costly and it costs a lot, and you're wanting to get the thing that this kid wants the most and things like that. But I'm getting you guys having to work really hard in order to get a specific gift for a child. So just be aware of that. Make sure you guys aren't overworking yourself too much. To the brink of exhaustions, because I do see that happening. But in general, just try to make sure that you guys are taking care of yourself, even though some of you guys, I do see you guys really care about other people and things like that. But anyways, let's get on to the clarifications. Let's clarify the thief card. We got a tower in reverse. Tower upright. I flipped it. It turned out to be tower upright. So I'm getting you guys going through some sort of closure. Some of you guys finding out. I feel like you guys went through a really harsh lesson in regarding to a particular person, or a situation. I'm getting there being a particular situation that just comes out of nowhere, or something that happens unexpectedly that you guys weren't aware of. I feel like It is so strange because I'm getting in your guys' recent past that you guys had some sort of suspicion or anticipation that something was going to happen, right? But as it turns out, though, even though I see you guys feeling like a little bit guilty, because it's like, I honestly could have, avoided this situation if I just followed my intuition, right? And I'm seeing you guys kind of a little bit having that sense of guilt or that regret of not following your guys' intuition or not, following what your guys' gut feeling was like. But I feel like even though that might have been the case, it was like a very good lesson learner to you, something that you guys, needed to learn through this process, clarifying the expectation card. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. You might have had some sort of uh, for some of you guys had some sort of expectation of wanting that ultimate happy home, happy family, right? Especially in regarding to a particular person, but it honestly could just be a situation as well. Um, you were expecting a full on commitment. You were expecting something to bring stability into your guys' life, but it didn't come into fruition. And the fact that it was in your guys' expectation is kind of telling me that you guys had this sort of expectation, but when this person or when this situation came in, it kind of like broke that expectation. It's like, and it was a huge shocker to your guys' face, but at the same time, it's not too much shocking because you guys kind of had that expectation, but you guys just didn't really follow into it or followed your guys' intuition. Hopefully that makes a little bit more sense. And at this point in time, you guys are just feeling disappointed. Temperance. So yeah, you guys are like after this situation, you guys are trying to heal yourself. Is kind of what I'm getting. I see you guys being in this healing mode, trying to balance your guys' energy out. And I also am seeing you guys trying to balance out at this point, trying to balance out your guys' intuition with your guys' logical mind. Like I'm getting some of you guys might have been way too much focused onto the logical facts during that point in time, and that you guys didn't really have that sort of balance when it comes to following your guys' intuition with this particular person or situation. And I'm seeing you guys learning to not only heal yourself through this process, but also learning to balance that from now on. And I see you guys, even though you guys gone through this situation, some of you guys might have this sort of, I would also say be careful on your guys' thought process, because I feel like after this situation that happened or came in, you guys are now expecting to like, oh, I probably won't have commitment, right? I probably will never find this person that's this and then that or matches my standards. Or I probably like, every person I'm going to be with now is going to cheat on me, or I'm going to end up in being in the same situation. I feel like be careful when it comes to that mindset, because right now I see you guys like, even though the temperance mode is in your guys' recent past, I feel like you guys are still kind of in that energy. And even so, like I see you guys also like having the ability to manifest, right? We all have the ability to manifest whatever it is we want and desire. And I see you guys having these negative thoughts and you guys potentially actually manifesting, these negative thought processes into your guys' reality. So I would say be careful in regarding to that. Make sure you guys are still staying positive. Don't give up on your guys' hopes and dreams just because a situation like that was bound to happen. And then clarifying the unexpected income, we got the Queen of Cups. I see a lot of emotional stability once this finances or these financial issues get resolved as well. Like I said, the Queen of Cups is also not just about emotional stability, but the Queen of Cups also, if you look at the Gilded Tarot, I know I usually bring up the Gilded Tarot a lot, but it's because like I resonate with it more. But in the Gilded Tarot, actually, if you look at the Queen of Cups, she actually is not only just emotionally stable, but she also has the ability to also get whatever she wants, right? Like in the original Gilded Tarot, she was able to wear this beautiful long golden threaded dress, right? She had this beautiful building, and there was like a beautiful pillar. She was able to look outside. She feel so much comfortable now, right? And to me, it's also like telling me that you guys are going to be able to, buy the things whatever you guys wanted, right? Especially in regarding to your guys' clothes, right? If you guys haven't been able to buy anything that you guys wanted in regarding to clothing matters, or like anything regarding to the home, I'm seeing you guys, like, especially regarding to home, I'm seeing that being highlighted very much during this time. You guys, I'm also seeing you guys being able to stay at home during this time more as well, due to any stressful like issues regarding to finances getting out of the way. And also the Queen of Cups, she's also holding like this trophy, and the trophy, it does represent full amount of abundance in regarding to your guys' emotions, right? But to me, it's also kind of like a victory, right? So some of you guys might get some sort of victory in regarding to financial matters. That could be like, for example, you guys accomplishing a goal, right? A financial goal. And I'm seeing that to be your guys' victory. I see you guys accomplishing some sort of goal, big or small. And it has something to do with the materialistic world or like finances. Now let's go clarify the family room. Hmm. Okay. Oh shoot, hold on. Hold on, let me flip this up again. Okay, upright. So we got Nine of Wands upright in family room. Yeah, I'm just getting that there's been some sort of major issues in regarding to family, and it could be primarily in regarding to financial matters. Or if it's not family, I'm getting it has something to do like I'm getting it has something to do with that house. Like I don't know if you guys are, for example, some of you guys could, like, especially those of you guys that live with a particular person, whether that's like maybe you guys live with your siblings or a family member, or maybe you guys live with a roommate, right? I'm getting that there being some sort of burdens in regarding to that, or just like somebody, it could be somebody you guys live with, or that's like a family member, and I'm getting there to be major burdens in regarding to that. It could be like maybe some disagreements or whatever, but I'm getting more like internal stress. I'm getting more like internal stress. I don't know if maybe like, for example, some of you guys have been having issues, and like, especially in financial matters, because we do see that coming up as well too. So that could be the case. Let's go clarify the pathway card though. Queen of Swords. So yeah, I see you guys, whatever situation you guys are in, especially regarding to like home matters, financial matters, especially regarding to financial matters, I see you guys having a lot of stability in regarding to that. You guys feeling much more comfortable. So any type of financial issues you guys have, I don't see that to be a problem. But I am sensing a little bit of distress in regarding to the family room. Let's go clarify. Actually, I usually don't do this, but I want to figure out what is the major distress here. Four of Cups. Some sort of, there is some sort of wish fulfillment. Now, I don't know if this is I'm getting something not exactly in the physical like or materialistic aspect. I'm getting something that, for example, let's just say maybe you guys live with a family member, right? And there's this one particular person that you just don't get along with whatsoever. Whenever you talk to this person, always conflict, disagreements, and something like that. I'm getting that to be kind of like an example of what I'm seeing here. Some of you guys could be like wanting, like, maybe the situation you guys aren't in isn't as bad or may seem bad, but you guys feel a sense of uneasiness. There's a little bit of distress, like maybe like it I'm fine a little bit with where I'm at, but I feel like my situation could be improved, or there could be something much more better. For some of you guys, I'm getting this sort of sense of unfulfillment. And that could be the cause of all of this distress. Some of you guys might also be having some sort of anxiety, some sort of worries. Some of you guys might feel like your guys is like you have your guys' energy has been drained most of the time, and sometimes you guys don't even wonder why. And I feel like it's mainly because you guys have this sort of sense of unfulfillment in regarding to your guys' emotions. Like there's something that you guys want, but it's like very difficult for you guys to grab it or hang on to. And clarifying the pathway with the Queen of Swords is kind of telling me it's like you guys are now at this stage that now that you guys, got into that very good emotional, emotionally stable, especially regarding to your guys' finances. Even though, like, yes, there is a bit of stability, I feel like there is something more that you guys want, or you feel like there's something more out there in life for you, right? And I see you guys like in this time, like it's kind of a little bit like in a hermit like energy where you guys are like taking this time trying to process everything, trying to analyze your guys' situation, and finding out what is much more logical path for me, or what is something that is going to make sense for me. Should I, I see you guys kind of a little bit in your guys' head most of this time, and I see you guys kind of a little bit anxious to go after, like, for example, if you guys know that you guys are in a particular situation where you do have options, but you guys are a little bit anxious or nervous to take upon those options. I see you guys being at this time like being more strategic, and thinking things at a logical standpoint of setting aside my emotions and my feelings. If I did, for example, take this path, would that make some logical sense, or would this kind of help me in the future or in the long run, right? And that's kind of what I see you guys doing. This could be like in whatever particular field there is, right? It doesn't really have to be, it's not really clarifying or being specific what it is. For some of you guys, there could be a person, right? Where maybe there's a person that you guys have in mind, but it's like, this sense of unfulfillment. And some of you guys are like trying to figure out and look at things from a logical point of view. For some of you guys, it could also be like finances or career, right? I'm primarily getting that a little bit in regarding to finances and career, where you guys could be in a stable job, but it's like, what, I want this one particular thing, right? But overall, as a general sense, I'm getting it's mainly like just you guys feel like you guys can do much more in life, or that there's so much more out there in life for you guys, or that you guys have like a much more higher purpose than where you guys should be at right now. Let's clarify the toil and labor in your guys' future. Let's see what this is about. So we have the Nine of Swords. Now with the toil and labor, it does represent, you know, it could represent actual physical labor or work. But clarifying it with the swords, it's kind of telling me some of you guys might be feeling overwhelmed, where you guys are working yourself. Some of you guys, it could be the point where you guys are probably overworking yourself. I do see that possibility, but I also see the possibility of you guys being a little bit too much in your guys' head. It could be about a particular situation. Some of you guys, I'm getting like you guys excessively worrying about a particular situation, that also being the case as well. And I'm seeing you guys like your guys' energy being really much drained during that time is kind of what I'm seeing. And that is like the major, and that causes you guys a lot of anxiety or stress. Let's see here. Magician upright in regarding to a child. And then lastly, let's clarify the gift card. The Justice. So just to be, general here, some of you guys could be manifesting a particular child in your guys' life. That is a possibility. I do see that in the future. But another story that I'm getting here is whenever the child card comes up, it's also telling me like you guys being, whenever you guys think of a child, you guys think of a kid that's always, has this wild imagination that doesn't care about standards, rules, opinions. Whenever a child comes up, they're always thinking about, like you could also like think of them, being very curious creatures, right? They're always asking, why does this happen? Why does that happen? Why do we have to do this instead of that, right? That's kind of like the energy that I'm getting here, where they're like very much curious and free spirited, very free spirited. And I see you guys, as strangely as this may seem, you guys are actually, I see you guys manifesting that sense of playfulness, that childlike energy back. I see some of you guys been very much stuck into that distressed mode, and it could be the fact of you guys overworking and you overexerting your guys' energy. I do see that potentially happening for you guys in the future. So if that is the case for you guys, I would say be aware of it and be careful. Don't overwork yourself. Make sure you guys don't get into your head a lot too. But in general though, I do see you guys being able to manifest, like especially if you guys haven't been able to have fun, especially if you guys weren't able to do the things you guys wanted to do. Like I said, like going in, especially into your guys' past, I do get this sense of energy where you guys have been really much focusing on the issues at hand, and you guys haven't been able to like, you know, work on the things that actually truly make you happy, right? For example, some of you guys might have been really too much focused on financial issues of the matter. And for that reason is why you guys haven't been able to work on having fun or enjoying yourself or doing the things you guys like to do, right? And it's explainable. Yeah, it makes sense. Like I'm not here to judge you if, you guys really do have serious issues, because there are people with a lot of serious issues that have to, work towards them, and therefore it's practically impossible for them to work on anything other than this issue at hand. But at the same time, I feel like due to whatever these issues that you guys have been trying to fix, it's kind of drained a lot of your guys' energy and a lot of your guys' spirit as well too. And so now that I see you guys in the present moment trying to contemplate also about, what do I want now that I have these issues settled at hand, now that I have a bit more sense of stability, what is it that I truly want to do? What is it that I want, right? And I see that kind of being the a major distressing factor as well, because it's like, I don't have my life together. Even though, yes, I do have that stability, I feel like there's something much more out there. And I'm seeing you guys being able to manifest, that childlike nature, that playfulness, you being able to do whatever it is you guys like in a very careless manner, right? And I feel like in that process, what you guys aren't realizing is you are going to be able to receive justice as a gift. What you guys don't realize is whatever work you guys are putting out there into the universe, I see you guys as a return. You're getting something good in return. For some reason, I'm getting this that some of you guys might be developing some sort of spiritual gifts along the way. This sounds crazy, but intuitively, that's kind of what I'm getting. I'm getting that all that work that you guys have been putting in, you guys are kind of getting like a special gift in the universe back. Now, it could also be the fact that you guys are getting the spiritual gift of being able to have balance in your guys' life, right? Maybe lately you guys have been having a lot of imbalance in a specific area in your life, or just life in general. That could be the gift that's coming in as well. But I'm also getting like, for some of you guys, it could literally also be like spiritual gifts or spiritual downloads, or just, random gifts from the universe that you guys are receiving at that time. So yeah, there is a bit of complications along your guys' way, but I feel like it's not something you guys can't handle. I feel like you guys will eventually get out of that situation or issues that you guys have been. It's like, 1 minute that you guys are doing all great and things like that. Next thing you know, the universe just slaps you in the face with the obstacle, right? But I feel like what's really amazing about Scorpios is they always have that very great determination and fierceness, right, to tackle whatever it is that's in their way. So I'm just assuming that due to your guys' determination and fierceness, you guys will get out of this way, and I'm sure you guys will. But anyways, going on to your guys' creativity oracle deck, we have reflection. Time to focus, balance, reflect, and guide yourself past stumbling blocks to take the right direction. So make sure the past doesn't influence you, right? Make sure you guys are focusing on the present moment, on what you guys can do. With the Queen of Swords, what makes logical sense? What are your guys' options? What you guys can do that feels right during the moment, right? Really great time for self-reflection during this time. And then also, let's pull out another one. Curiosity. Be spontaneous, wonder, move forward, look ahead, and stretch above your present circumstances. Kind of like with the child card as well. And I'm not just only seeing that, I see you guys also being able to develop that spiritual like nature as well. And then we also have partnership. Once you have decided to walk your path in partnership, you must put the relationship first. So basically, this is really specific for those of you guys that are looking for a partnership. It's basically saying that if you guys are wanting to be in a relationship, if that is something that you guys are looking for, or to improve your guys' relationship, it's basically saying that you guys will need to maybe risk some things. For example, if you guys have lately been working yourself too much, or if you guys lately have been focusing too much on the material aspects or working on other things besides the relationship, some of you guys might have to make some sort of sacrifices in order to primarily focus on your relationship. And just an overall general thing, make sure you guys keep a balance, right? Don't be overly focused on a relationship and then not work on your finances, and then the other way around where you guys are completely focused on your finances and not so much on your relationship. This is just basically letting you guys know just to keep it balanced, right? And especially put your guys' relationship first. And it doesn't have to be a romantic sense. It could also be your guys' family members too. Make sure you also put them and your guys' health beforehand, right? So anyways, that's what I have for you, Scorpios. If you guys are interested, you guys can also watch the other videos of any placements you guys are interested in, and I will see you guys in the next video. All right, take care.